and it's in your hands too. Like you've got to judge it perfectly. That's one rock you don't want to misjudge.
Except for the fact that we know by that point of the game, the pebble's been worn down. I mean, Brett, you famously, how far did you tell Guju in St. John's? How much further was it? And thank God for that, or else you guys missed that shot at that point of the game. How much more did you say to throw it? 8 feet?
I'll ask Ben and Mark here.
Rub it in. That's team building right
there. Curling now enters the Sports Weekend spotlight.
Great to see you. Since we last talked, Brett, congratulations. You're a married man. Congratulations to you and Jocelyn.
Nice.
How was
the honeymoon? Looked amazing. Can we talk about the honeymoon?
Oh yeah, we've had the guys are calling it the summer of Brett. They keep saying because we had such an exciting summer, and our wedding was fabulous. We got married in PEI. We had a great couple of weeks there. At, my hometown, and then we moved out west. We got settled in Alberta and spent a few weeks there. And then we went back to Newfoundland. A few of our friends.
Another wedding in Alberta?
No.
Okay.
And then we went to Newfoundland. We had some of our friends getting married, so we celebrated out there. And then we went on a honeymoon ourselves to Italy. So we had a busy but amazing summer.
Brett, you're always on
it. Instagram, we feel like we were there on the honeymoon with you. We weren't on the honeymoon with you, but
we thought we would have been invited. Anyway, Brett, we'll talk about that.
I mean, maybe the invitation got lost in the mail, possibly.
Brett, you're preparing for a season of a different team for the first time in a while. Be honest, you always are. But what has this been like?
Oh, it's been both exciting and I think a little bit. There's been maybe nerves at certain points. Just wondering how the new team is going to fit together. But lots of changes, both logistically, just being out west, and even as we start our season, I'm playing a bunch of events that I've never played before in the local Alberta events. But my new guys have made it super easy. We've put a lot of kind of effort into getting to know one another before the season starts. We've been on the ice together quite a bit over the last month, trying to learn each other's deliveries and how we can. We're coming from 4 separate teams, so we have 4 ways of executing our shots and 4 ways of communicating, and we're trying to narrow that down to one cohesive way of communicating and making shots. So we've got the wheels in motion and we're pretty excited with how it's coming together, but we do realize that it's going to take time to reach our capabilities that we think we have as a team. But it's awful exciting kind of trying to get there and to start moving the pieces and climbing the ladder.
Go ahead, Call.
Tell us about this super team. I mean, and you talk about that excitement, but are the 4 of you like aware of just the power of this team?
Yeah, we're excited. We have 4 guys that have all the same goals, all of the same drive to get to where we want to go. Experience, a lot of experience. Brendan's the youngest guy in our team, and he's played in, I think, 4 Brier finals already and won one of them. So, but yeah, we've got a good amount of experience and a good amount of drive, I think, left in us to hopefully, start wearing some Maple Leafs together and bringing home some gold medals.
I see Patrick Penguin, and I know that's Ed. He's mentioning where Brett is staying in Fredericton. I was thinking you've got the nicest place. Where are you, Brett?
Oh, we were at a Benny Heeb's Airbnb special. He kind of went all out for the new squad. He wanted a place where we could bond. Boss just had the fireplace stoked all day. If we're sweating a little bit, it's just because we've been enjoying the fireplace as we watch the games on TV. And honestly, we're just trying to spend a lot of time together as a team and get comfortable with one another. We got a big crib game coming up after this, so it's been a lot of fun so far.
Well, say hi to all of them, and I want to know about this cohesion because Ben Brett has talked a lot about the chemistry. And looking at some of the teams, Adine's team, Bruce's team over there, They spend a lot of time together. And it sounds from what you're sharing with us tonight that you guys are really focusing on team and chemistry. So maybe some thoughts on that.
I think so. I think we've noticed that most of the most successful teams, they have 4 great shooters, but they're able to get a little bit more out of their shooters by helping each other out, and whether it's communication or just support, whatever it might be, that separates the great teams from the exceptional ones and the ones that really stand at the top of the podiums. And so, yeah, we have to put that effort in because, like I say, if we're coming from 4 different teams. Ben and Mark have a good bit of experience curling together, of course, with Kevin and both Kevins over the years. But for Brendan and myself joining those guys, and it takes some work. So we're excited, and we've got Coach Paul Webster with us as well.
That's
and
right.
He's been a big part of helping us have lots of discussions and kind of get our season going.
And is that the secret sauce? I mean, when you look at the foursome and the experience and all the Olympics that are on that team and everything else, and is that the secret sauce, do you think, or what is it that's going to make this team, the world beater?
I think so. We're excited that we're all located in the same province. We can get together and practice as a team and build as a team. That's something that really excites all of us. And I think when we were forming this team, was a big part of it, knowing that we could get together. All we need to do is hit the highway, and we can be together in a few hours to practice, train as a team. So that's another part of it, Colleen. But yeah, there's excitement. We know we have some ability, but we're going to have to become a really strong team to reach our goals.
Yeah.
Brett, this is the start of a new Olympic cycle. How do you guys approach that? Do you look at this as a 4-year build? Paul, I know, is very deliberate about planning. How do you guys break this up? What is this first year sort of goal? And then do you look at the 4-year cycle?
Yeah, certainly. The big goal is always at the end of the 4 years. We're trying. I guess our goal right now is to try to get all 4 of us throwing the rock similarly, so we can get some similar results, and it's just going to make our shot making a little bit easier. Focus on that communication and that team building, really, like we kind of said. But I'd be lying if we're saying we're hoping we don't win. We're not just trying to peak in 4 years. We're trying to win some events along the way and see some success. And I'm sure we're gonna have lots of losses along the way too, but that's okay. It's kind of learning from those. And it's exciting. I think we're starting to we're still at the bottom of the ladder, and we're kind of starting to climb up now. So it might take time to get to where we want to go, but we're trying to take all the steps that we need to.
Nice. I haven't asked Colleen this, and I want to ask you this. I put this out to Twitter last night, and I was inundated with responses. A draw to the button in an extra end to decide a single elimination game. Brett, we'll start with you. Do you love it or do you hate it?
It's exciting. I mean, hey, I always love when we have a draw to the button, whether it's to win a game. I'm all for it, especially if we get our team involved, and I usually like our chances in that situation. So I love it, and it is exciting for TV when you're watching. It's exciting for the fans in the rink. There's a lot of pressure in this event, even before the extra end, because you have to play a good game even just to get to that point. Single elimination. Yeah, it gets you, and it's the start of our season too. So there's with our new lineups and everything, we're not quite well-oiled machines yet. So there's challenges, but it's a exciting format, and it's nice as an athlete to be playing in something that's a little bit different, because I think it just creates a little excitement around the sport.
And it's in your hands too. Like, you've got to judge it perfectly. That's one rock you don't want to misjudge.
Except for the fact that we know by that point of the game, the pebble's been worn down. I mean, Brett, you famously, how far did you tell Guju in St. John's? How much further was it? And thank God for that, or else you guys missed that shot at that point of the game. How much more did you say to throw it? 8 feet?
I'll ask Ben and Mark here.
Rub it in. That's team building right there.
Yeah, that was. Hey, I don't think anybody wants to run the nerves through that shot again. But yeah, like you say, it adds another dynamic at the end of the game. And I know we've had a little bit of rain here, kind of in Fredericton, and the ice looks it's tricky to pinpoint those draws right now. So. Yeah, but hey, everybody's playing on the same surface, and it's just a challenge.
I think the cool thing about this event is, first off, that draw to the button and the sudden death elimination or you're out. It creates a drama in September that's unusual. So the crowds here have been terrific. The patch has been awesome. And to create that buzz on curling at this time of the season is a tough thing to do. And I think the drama of the extra end, last night it was thrilling to watch that draw to the button. The crowd was into it. I remember a Continental Cup where the game was decided on a draw to the button that I had to throw. It was electric, and it was a team shot.
Did you make it?
Made it. Believe it or not, made it. So I don't know. I think it's creating a real buzz about curling in September and let's face it, draw the buttons are meaning more and more. We saw that at the Olympics. The more times people are like, this is for the game. This is for a lot of money. This is to move on.
That's a good point.
I think it's a good thing for the sport.
That's a good point.
It's not all the time. It's one event.
Brett, last thoughts. Obviously, we're excited. Colleen and I are excited. You guys obviously got to be excited about this season and just being back out there. Last thoughts.
Yeah, I think everybody's really pumped. It's great to get started, and I think, like Colleen said, it's awesome to start our year with such a great event. And this PointsBet event it's just something different, something to get us excited, and we're enjoying it so far. And it's great to finally get to an event in Fredericton. You know, I'm from the East Coast, and Fredericton's been due to have an event for a few years now, so it's exciting to get here and to get to play in front of some East Coast fans. And yeah, we've been really enjoying it.
Say hi to the boys, Brett. Good luck along the way. You're right. The Willie O replay.
Hi.
This is a party. This is a party.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You're in.
I'm in. Hi.
The light, that's good for her. Do you like? This is live television, people.
That's awesome.
This is live. Hi,
I was
Jen.
going to phone in, and then I saw Colleen.
I'm jealous of all of you guys. It looks like you're having a great time. Brett, we'll let you go play your crib game with the guys. Say hi to all of them. Good luck along the way. We'll be talking throughout the season.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me on.
Awesome.